Learn English easily with Pro English.
Welcome back to the Speak English podcast. Today, we are facing one of the biggest fears of every traveler. You are in a new city. Your phone battery is at 1. Google Maps just died. You have no idea where you are, and you are going to be late. You have to do the unthinkable. You have to stop a stranger on the street and ask for help. Today, we are going to teach you how to do this without looking like a terrified tourist. We will learn the street English of directions, how to be polite but fast, and how to understand the rapid-fire answers you get back.
This is my nightmare scenario. I rely on Google Maps for everything. If my phone dies, I usually just panic and keep walking in circles because I am too scared to talk to people. I feel like if I ask, "Where is the station?" they will think I am rude. Or worse, they will answer me in super fast slang and I won't understand a word. And then I have to say thank you and walk in the wrong direction anyway just to be polite. Please give me a script so I can stop walking in circles.
The polite walk away is a classic mistake. We are going to fix that. First, let's talk about the approach. You cannot just walk up to someone and shout "Metro Station." That is caveman English. You need a softener. The magic phrase in the UK and US is, "Sorry to bother you," or "Excuse me, could you help me for a second?" But before you speak, you have to choose the right target. Who do you ask? Don't ask. People with headphones, they are in their own world. Don't ask. People walking very fast, they are late. Do ask. People walking a dog, people with a stroller, or someone standing and waiting. They are usually bored and happy to help.
Okay, choose the right target. Avoid the headphones. That is a good rule, so I find a nice person walking a dog. I say, "Sorry to bother you." Now, what is the grammar? In school, I learned "Where is the Big Ben?" But you said that sounds rude. Is it grammatically wrong, or just socially wrong?
It is grammatically correct but socially blunt. It sounds like an interrogation. To sound like a native, we use indirect questions. Instead of, "Where is the station?" say, "Do you know where the station is?" Notice the grammar shift. It is not "Where is the station?" It is "Where the station is." The verb moves to the end. Or even better, use the phrase, "I'm looking for." "Hi, sorry to bother you. I'm looking for the nearest metro station." This is perfect. It's not a demand. It's a statement of your problem.
I'm looking for, I love that. It feels much less aggressive than "where is." Hi, I'm looking for the city center. What about when I am not sure if I am lost? Sometimes I think I am on the right street, but I want to confirm. Can I say, "Is this the correct street?" Or is there a more natural way to check my direction?
A very natural street phrase for confirmation is, "Am I heading the right way for?" To head means to move in a direction. "Excuse me, am I heading the right way for the museum?" If you are totally wrong, they will say, "No, you're going the wrong way." If you are right, they will say, "Yeah, just keep going straight." Another great phrase is the bank around here?" Around here means nearby. It's very casual and native.
Am I heading the right way? That is great. Okay, so I have asked the question. Now comes the scary part, the answer. When I listen to audiobooks, the directions are simple: turn left, turn right. But in real life, people say things like, "Go down there, bang a left, hang a right, cut through the park." What does "go down" mean? Does it mean the street goes downhill? Because sometimes the street is flat.
This confuses everyone. Go down or go up the street usually has nothing to do with hills. It just means go along or follow the street. Go down this street for 2 blocks. Head up this road until you see the church. Usually, up implies towards the city center or north, and down implies away from the center or south, but honestly, it mostly just means walk that way. You might also hear, carry on. Carry on straight just means keep walking straight.
Carry on, like the old movies. Okay, what about the word block? I hear this in American movies. It's 2 blocks away. What exactly is a block? Is it a building, or is it the distance between 2 streets? In Europe, we don't really have blocks in the same way.
In the US, a block is the square chunk of buildings surrounded by streets. But for directions, A block is the distance from one street corner to the next street corner. Go 3 blocks means walk past 3 cross streets. In the UK, they rarely use blocks. They will say, take the second turning on the left, or go past 3 junctions. So, US. Go 2 blocks and turn left. UK, take the second left.
Take the second left. That is very precise. It means ignore the first street, take the number 2. Now let's talk about landmarks. I find that people don't use street names, they use shops. Turn left at the Starbucks. Go past the McDonald's. What is the vocabulary for these relationships? Past, through, across. If they say go past the bank, does that mean I enter the bank, or I just walk in front of it?
Go past means you walk next to it and continue. You do not stop, you pass it. Go past the cinema. The cinema is on your side, you keep walking. Go through usually implies entering something and coming out the other side. Cut through the park. Enter the park, cross it, exit the other side. Cut through implies a shortcut. Cross means to go from one side of the street to the other. Cross the street. And a very important one. Opposite or across from. It's opposite the station. Face the station, turn 180 degrees, it's there.
Cut through is a good one. It sounds like a secret route. Okay, what happens when I don't understand? This is the reality, they speak too fast. Jeg mate just gedownthe Rebengilf cheerspy. I am standing there smiling, but inside I am crying. How do I politely stop them and make them repeat it slowly without looking stupid? Repeat please sounds robotic.
Never just say repeat please. Use the echo technique. Repeat the last thing you understood and make it a question. If they say, go down there, turn left, then right. You say, sorry, turn left where? Or, sorry, did you say left or right? By asking a specific question, you force them to slow down and clarify. Or be honest. I'm sorry, I'm not from here. Could you speak a bit slower? People are usually nice if you admit you are a tourist. They might even use hand gestures.
Sorry, turn left where? That is a power move. It shows I was listening, I just missed one detail. What about visual aids? Can I show them my phone? Can you show me on the map? Is that rude? Or is it practical? Because sometimes pointing at a screen is the only way to survive.
It is incredibly practical. In fact, most people are relieved because it's easier for them to say, could you point it out on the map for me? To point out means to show the location with a finger. Or, I am trying to find this place, show screen. Do you know where it is? This is the ultimate survival hack. If your pronunciation of the street name is bad, the screen saves you.
Okay, let's talk about distance. I need to know if I can walk or if I need a taxi. Is it far? Is it walking distance? How do people usually answer this? It's a hike. It's a stone's throw. I've heard some weird idioms for distance.
Yes, if it is near, it's just around the corner. Very close. It's a stone's throw away. Very close. It's a 5-minute walk. Specific, if it is far, it's quite a trek. A long, difficult walk. It's a bit of a hike. Long walk. You're better off taking a cab. Better off means it is a better idea for you. If someone says it's a hike, do not walk, take the bus.
It's a trek. That sounds like I need hiking boots. Good warning. What about the compass? North, south, east, west. Does anyone actually use these in a city? Go north. I have no idea where north is. Unless I see moss growing on a tree, I am lost. Do native speakers use compass directions in the city?
In grid cities like New York, yes. Walk 2 blocks north. But in most old European cities, London, Paris, Rome, no. The streets are spaghetti. Nobody knows where north is. They will use landmarks instead. Head towards the river. Walk away from the cathedral. Keep the park on your right. If someone tells you go north, just ask, which way is north? It's a fair question.
Keep the park on your right. That is very helpful visualization. Okay, let's do a quick role play. I am the lost tourist. You are the local with a dog. I am looking for the Grand Hotel. Step 1, the hook. Excuse me, sorry to bother you. Step 2, the question. I'm looking for the Grand Hotel. Do you know where it is? Now, Michael, give me a complicated answer so I can practice clarifying.
Role play mode, fast casual. Oh, the Grand. Yeah, no worries. Just carry on down this road until you hit the traffic lights, then bang a left, go past the big Tesco, and it's basically right opposite the post office. You can't miss it.
Panic mode, oh god. Bang a left, Tesco, okay breathe, echo technique. Sorry, you said turn left at the lights.
Yeah, at the traffic lights, turn left.
And then past the Tesco. I assume Tesco is a shop.
Yes, Tesco is a supermarket. Go past that and the hotel is across the street.
Okay, so left at the lights, past the supermarket, and it's across the street. Thanks so much. Did I survive?
You survived and you thrived. By summarizing back to me, so left at the lights, you confirmed you understood. That is the final step, the confirmation. Always repeat the main steps back to them. It makes you feel confident and it lets them correct you if you are wrong. Great, thanks. Left at the lights, got it.
You can't miss it. You said that at the end. Is that a promise? Because I feel like I can miss it. I have missed many things people said I couldn't miss.
You can't miss it is the most famous lie in the English language. It means, it is very big and obvious. But if you have no sense of direction, you can definitely miss it. So keep your eyes open. Now, what if your phone is truly dead and you need to ask someone to verify your location? Where are we on this map? Holding a paper map. Or what street is this? Sometimes just knowing the street name is enough to orient yourself.
Okay, looking for street signs. In some countries, the street signs are on the buildings. In others, they are on poles. Vocabulary, street sign. Intersection, US or junction, UK/crossroads. What is a roundabout? I hate driving on them, but walking around them is confusing too.
A roundabout is that circle in the road where traffic goes around. Directions will often be, go straight over the roundabout. This doesn't mean climb over it. It means don't turn left or right. Take the exit that continues straight. Or turn left at the roundabout. Roundabouts are huge landmarks in the UK and Europe.
Straight over the roundabout. Okay. Michael, we have covered the approach, the question, the answer, and the clarification. But there is one specific modern problem. Wi-Fi. Sometimes I don't need directions. I just need internet to save myself. How do I ask a stranger or a cafe for Wi-Fi without buying anything? Or is that rude?
It is a bit rude to ask a cafe for Wi-Fi if you don't buy a coffee. But you can ask a stranger, do you know if there's any free Wi-Fi around here? Or better, I am lost and my phone is dead. Is there an Apple Store / McDonald's / Starbucks nearby? We ask for these specific brands because we know they have free Wi-Fi. It's code language for I need internet.
That is clever. Where is the nearest McDonald's? Is basically saying, where is the nearest internet and bathroom? Okay, before we finish part 1, I want to recap the politeness scale. Level 1, rude. Where is the bank? Level 2, okay. Excuse me, where is the bank? Level 3, good. Do you know where the bank is? Level 4, pro. Sorry to bother you, I'm looking for the bank. Could you point me in the right direction? I want to be level 4.
Level 4 is your goal. It opens doors. People will actually stop and walk with you if you use level 4. In part 2, we are going to get inside a taxi / Uber. The language changes completely. You are paying, so you are in control, but you need to give instructions on where to stop. Pull over here, drop me off, keep the change. Are you ready to hail a cab?
I am ready. Taxi. See you in part 2. TEMA, I'm lost. Part 2, taxis, Ubers the get on and rule DURACINPARTE 2, 15 minutos aprox.
Welcome back to part 2. Your feet are tired. You are done walking. It is time to take a car. In the modern world, you have two options, hailing a taxi the old school way or ordering a rideshare Uber, Lyft, Bolt. The vocabulary is slightly different for each. Let's start with the traditional taxi. You are standing on the curb waving your arm. This action is called hailing a cab.
Hailing, HAIL, I know hail is also the ice that falls from the sky, granizo. English loves recycling words. So I hail the cab, it stops. Do I just jump in? Or do I talk through the window first? I usually ask, are you free? But sometimes they just point at the light on the roof and look annoyed.
Yes, the roof light is the secret code. If the light is on, the taxi is free available. If the light is off, the taxi is occupied taken. So don't wave at a taxi with the light off. But asking, "Are you free?" through the window is polite. Once you get in, you give the destination. "Could you take me to the airport, please? I'm going to the Grand Hotel." And here is a crucial question to avoid scams. Do you take cards, or can I pay by card? Ask this before the car moves.
That is a lifesaver. I have definitely been stuck in a taxi with no cash and an angry driver. What about the meter? The little machine that counts the money. Sometimes I worry they haven't turned it on. Can I ask? Can you turn on the meter, please? Is that rude? Or am I being a smart tourist?
You are being a smart tourist. Could you put the meter on, please? If they say no, let's agree on a price. Be careful. Usually the meter is safer. Now let's talk about rideshare apps. Uber. You don't hail them. You order or book them. When the car arrives, do not just open the door, check the license plate. And the driver will ask, "Is this for Sarah?" You answer, "Yes, that's me." Do not say, "I am Sarah." Just, "That's me." It's more natural.
That's me, short and sweet. Okay, now I am in the car, taxi or Uber. The GPS is usually working, but sometimes it makes a mistake. I need to give a correction. Actually, turn left here. It's the next street. What if I want him to stop before the destination? Maybe the traffic is bad and I want to walk the last bit. What is the phrasal verb for stop the car at the side of the road?
The magic phrasal verb is pull over. Could you pull over here? Just pull over at the corner, please. This means move the car out of traffic and stop safely. If you want to be let out of the car, you say, "Drop me off." You can drop me off here. Could you drop me off in front of the bank? So, the driver pulls over, action of the car, and drops you off, action of letting you out.
Pull over and drop me off. Got it. You can drop me off here, the traffic is terrible. Now, what about luggage? If I have bags, I need to put them in the back. In the US, it's the trunk. In the UK, it's the boot. Can you pop the trunk? To pop means to open a latch remotely. Can you pop the trunk? Sounds so native.
Yes, pop the trunk is excellent street English. Now let's talk about payment and tipping. In a traditional taxi, you pay cash. The fare is 18.50. You give a 20 bill. You don't want the change. What do you say? The rest is for you. No, you say, "Keep the change."
Keep the change. Classic movie line. Does that count as the tip? Or do I need to add more? Tipping confuses me so much. In my country, we don't tip taxi drivers.
In the US, you must tip cab drivers, usually 15 to 20. If you say keep the change on a 18.50 fare with a 20 bill, that is a 1.50 tip, about 8. It's a bit low but acceptable for a short ride. In the UK, Europe, tipping is optional but polite. Rounding up is common. If the fare is £9, give £10 and say keep the change.
Okay, rounding up is my strategy. What about the small talk? Uber drivers love to talk. Busy night. How long have you been driving? What if I don't want to talk? I am tired. I just want to look at my phone. Is there a polite way to kill the conversation without being a monster?
This is a delicate social skill. If you give short answers, yeah, no, maybe, they usually get the hint. But if they keep talking, you can use the tired excuse. "I am so sorry, I've had a long day and I just need to rest my eyes for a bit." Rest my eyes is code for "I am going to close my eyes, please stop talking." It works 100 of the time because they don't want to wake you up.
I need to rest my eyes. That is genius. It makes them feel like they are helping you by being quiet. Okay, let's switch gears to public transport, buses and trains. This is where prepositions destroy me. Do I get in the bus? Or on the bus? Do I get in the taxi? Or on the taxi? I feel like I flip a coin every time.
There is a golden rule for transport prepositions, and it is weirdly physical. The walk rule. Can you stand up and walk inside the vehicle? Yes, bus, train, plane, ship, you get on. No, car, taxi, truck, helicopter, you get in. You crouch to get in a taxi. You step up to get on a bus.
Wait, that actually works perfectly. Bus, I can walk. On, train, I can walk. On, car, I cannot walk. In, what about a bicycle or motorcycle? I can't walk inside it, but I sit on top of it.
For bikes and horses, you sit on top so you get on. So the summary is, get on bus, train, plane, boat, bike. Get in car, taxi, truck. And the opposites, get on, get off. I need to get off the bus. Get in, get out of. I need to get out of the taxi. Don't say get out of the bus. It sounds like an emergency evacuation. Get out.
Get out of the bus. Yeah, sounds like a bomb scare. Get off the bus. Get out of the taxi. Okay, what about when I need to switch trains? Transfer, change. I need to change trains at Central Station.
Both are correct. Change trains is very common in the UK. Transfer is very common in the US and on official signs. Transfer to line 1. And if you are waiting for the bus and it drives past you, you didn't lose the bus. You missed the bus. I missed the bus. I missed my flight. Never I lost the bus. Unless you own the bus and you don't know where you parked it.
Haha, I lost the bus. It sounds so careless. Oops, I misplaced a 10-ton vehicle. Okay, miss for transport. Lose for objects, keys, phone. What about the station vocabulary for trains? Platform. The train departs from platform 9. For buses, stop or station.
Small street location equals bus stop. Just a pole and a sign. Big central building equals bus station. With ticket offices and bathrooms. And for trains, subway. The machine where you enter your ticket is the turnstile or ticket barrier. You swipe your card or tap your card to get through.
Turnstile. That is a new word. The spinning metal gate that hits my legs. Okay, one final anxiety check. What if I am on the bus and I don't know when to get off? Can I ask the driver? Could you tell me when we get to stop name? Do drivers actually help, or are they grumpy?
Bus drivers can be grumpy, but they will usually help if you sit near the front. Excuse me, does this bus go to the art museum? Could you let me know when we get there? And then stay close to the driver. Don't sit at the back. When you get off, remember, get off. It is polite to shout thank you to the driver, especially in the UK/US. It's a nice local touch.
Shouting thank you from the back door. I can do that. Okay, Michael, I feel like I have a complete survival kit now. I can ask a stranger for directions. Am I heading the right way? I can clarify sorry, turn left where. I can handle a taxi, pop the trunk, keep the change. And I know to get on the bus but in the taxi. I think I am ready to get lost.
Being lost is the best way to explore a city, as long as you have the words to find your way back. Don't be afraid to speak. People are generally kind. And if all else fails, just find a Starbucks for the Wi-Fi.
The Starbucks strategy, my favorite. Thank you, Michael. This was so helpful. Bye everyone. Safe travels.
Safe journey. See you next time. Fin del episodiocompletato. Turnos 1 a 60 completados. Duración total 30 minutos.